So there's a movement going on around the internet. I'm sure most of you are aware of it by now. I doubt my channel is gonna, get more traction out of this movement. The Australian petition is open for you to sign and hopefully get the Australian government to act on this. And you don't have to own the crew at all to do it. You can just sign it as an Australian citizen. I never got the crew, so yeah, I just wanted to sign it because I do have experience in putting a ton of hours into a game and then losing everything with it, all your progress and stuff. And that's just what I want to talk about today, my experience with a delisted game that I used to love back in the day. There's actually a few of them, and the running theme is that they're all Marvel games. I didn't really know how much of a Marvel fanboy or whatever I was until I, looked back and realized I played almost every free-to-play game they've made. Or even on mobile as well. Contest of Champions, Strike Force, Future Fight, Snap, the new one. The first one that really started off was Avengers Alliance. That was a fun one. The trailer for that game would play, I think, when you saw the Avengers movie on Blu-ray, which we had, and saw that trailer a lot as well. So I just got the game, and that was fun. It was, as far as I know, the first major free-to-play Marvel game that released. But yeah, that's gone now, which kind of sucks because, I would log in to that every now and then after school, do a couple things. All the good heroes were stupidly expensive, so I never really paid money in that game and didn't really get anywhere, but it was fun. The art as well, the music, the battles, and I'm sad it was gone. I don't know why it was gone. Whatever. And then they made a sequel, Avengers Alliance 2, that lasted months, maybe. It was only in 2016 that it released and then got canned. I published the main theme for that game because it's just so striking to me. So yeah, I didn't really like that game, but again, it was fun to just hop in, do a few things, hop out, and whatever. And then yeah, in the final days of that game, you could go to the shop and buy a pack of, I think, 100 gold for 10 gold or whatever. So you would just basically earn money before they shut down the game. So you could do everything you want in there before they got rid of it. But that's kind of the point. There's no way these games are ever gonna come back again. And I just think about, the amount of effort put into this. The songs that were made for it, the composer, whoever it was, it's just all gone, their work. If I didn't upload the main theme to YouTube, I don't know how else it would have been out there. It's just fun to log in and just hear that tune and just be okay, I'm in the vibe now. That's what music does to you. And it's just weird throwing all that work down the drain. But not just music, obviously, the models and all that stuff. It just sucks to just delete a game from existence because the developers are done with it, or the publishers, or whatever legal mumbo-jumbo is there. To just have the option to go back every now and then would be cool. But the main game that I actually care about actually going back to, again, is another Marvel game, but it's Marvel Heroes. This launched in 2013, and I was obsessed with it from 2012. I remember going on the website every day after school, just obsessing over the character sheets, the character costume descriptions, for all 13 heroes that were launched there. I can honestly attribute everything I know about Marvel, at least 70% of it, to this game alone. I didn't spend that much money. I bought the Age of Ultron costume pack, a Guardians starter pack or whatever it was, and a couple gazillion points, G's bundles, whatever. The currency was G's, the premium currency that you could buy. So I bought a couple of those. So maybe $50-$60 I spent on that game, which is pretty good. It's it's a lot more sensible than what I'm spending now. It was honestly my most played game on Steam for ages, until Counter-Strike overtook it. But it's got 490 hours on it so far. Nearly 500 hours on that game alone. And that's just through Steam. I had the launcher for it before 2013, 14, 15. That's probably at least another 200. So yeah, definitely one of my top played games of all time. I reckon the Little Big Planet games would be my most played series of all time. And then Call of Duty, maybe Call of Duty is top of then Little Big Planet, but one of those two. And then Marvel Heroes is my third, at least. Yeah, so I played this game religiously. Yeah, I just miss going to Midtown Madness, farming mobs, leveling up my heroes. And it's cool because it had 16 or so chapters in the game, and when you start off, you don't really earn that much XP. You can do all the way through chapter 1 to 16, whatever. But the more heroes you reach max level with, the more XP gain, the high XP rate you earn. So you could reach max level with your next hero by chapter 2 or 3. So it actually rewards you the more time you play. And yeah, I had almost every hero by the time it shut down. It shut down in 2017, which is soon after Spider-Man Homecoming released. It had that Spider-Man Homecoming movie promotion, and then it would have been a couple of months after that. And yeah, I was also on the forums as well. This is a little bit embarrassing, not really, but I noticed that you can make signatures in forums. Like after you post something, there would be that thing at the bottom, like anything you could put there. Yeah, I would just grab these like costume images and mix them together in like a sort of a theme. Yeah, and I would show that to people. Like I did Avengers 1 theme, Avengers 2 theme, a female theme, I think, and like other like Future for Nation costumes or whatever. Just like fun, creative stuff, smashing them together, making like a cool thing to show off all your Marvel Heroes characters or whatever. And I would just send them to people. They're like, oh, you make really cool sigs, like short for signatures for the forums. And I would see a few people rocking my sigs in their signatures or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, like I made that. That's cool. And now you can't access the forums. They shut down that as well when they shut down the game. I'm not expecting, if the game did come back, I'm not expecting to live off it for the rest of my life again. But it would just be nice to just log back in every once in a while and just relive certain parts of it, you know? And the voice acting as well. The voice acting was amazing for the characters. Like Magneto's voice actor is like the definitive Magneto for me. Yeah, and Venom as well. Black Cat. Spider-Man had like 5 or 6 different voice actors because they were different, like enhanced costumes. But yeah, there was just so much attention to detail with all the heroes, all the costumes. There were unmasked variants, there were enhanced variants that changed the abilities, like the visual of the abilities and stuff. You know, it was this game, Marvel Heroes, and Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. Like those 3 games formed my entire love for Marvel, honestly. That entire Marvel universe. I know almost 90% about it just from these 3 games alone. Yeah, I mean, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 as well. They brought it back for Steam and then they delisted it again after they fixed it, which is stupid. I'm glad I got them both on Steam so I can revisit them anytime I want. But they're single player games, so of course you can do that. But Marvel Heroes was an MMO or whatever the acronym was, so you can never come back to it. It's just all the work that was gone to it. The music, the voice acting, the models. God damn, it's just all gone. Even though it's a free-to-play game, I think that's what the petition is going for, like paid games, like you pay for the crew for $60 and then it's gone forever. But I mean, I did pay for Marvel Heroes stuff, and that's all gone forever. I mean, yeah, legally, you know, they put this in the clauses and stuff, but you don't see this in any other medium. Like, you don't buy a movie for $30, watch it for a year, and then they shut it off forever. Actually, they do that on streaming services. But, you know, you're paying for the service, not necessarily for the movie. But if you pay for the movie and then they take it down, that's, you know, not good. People would be mad about that. Maybe that happens, but no one really fights back against it. But this is the chance to fight back. So if you haven't already, sign the petition, or whatever country you're in, do it there. The website shows you what you can do in whatever country you're in. I've signed the petition. I don't own the crew, so I couldn't, like, you know, contact support and do that stuff. But, I guess I'll also make this video to satisfy that last criteria as well. It's kind of sad that all my experience with Gone games are Marvel games, but I guess that says a lot about me. But yeah, I mean, I'm just imagining any other games that would be gone forever, like Helldivers. That's pretty much an always online game. Like, you could play it solo or like with co-op buddies or whatever. So yeah, sign the petition and let me know in the comments what other games you play a lot of, maybe that are gone now that you miss or whatever. I'd be keen to see what I miss out on, because, you know, I've really only had experience with Marvel games that I'm missing. So it'd be cool to know what other games are out there that, you know, people love and stuff. That's it. Okay, bye.